What is translanguaging? I'm Larry Ferlazzo, and I'd like to share about what it is and how to use it in the classroom. It's not actually translation, though translation can be part of it, but it's figuring out how to use students' home language as an asset, not a deficit, as an asset to help them acquire English and to also acquire higher level academic content that they might not be able to understand if it was in an English-only classroom. So one way to do that is through allowing use of Google Translate as opposed to having an English-only classroom. That doesn't mean you can't have rules about how students use Google Translate. I always tell students when you're writing, use Google Translate for words, not for sentences. A second way to support translanguaging is using the preview, view, and review strategy, where you preview a lesson in the student's home language, do the lesson in English, and then review it in the student's home language. Obviously, for teachers who don't speak the student's home language, you can't actually do that. However, there's plenty of resources online where you're able to provide preview and review resources in the student's home language for about any lesson. Another way to use translanguaging is what we do in my classroom is every week students write a letter home in their home language to their family saying what they did in school that week. And then a requirement that family members need to ask them a couple of questions about the week and then sign the letter. So there are a variety of ways to use translanguaging in the classroom, and plenty of research supports it. What are ways you use it in your classroom?